Hi guys, I'm Amputation Nan. First things first, very quickly, I want to say a very happy birthday to a very special lady, my Nanny June. She is 81 years young today. Have a lovely day and I will see you very soon. I have been away. For about, probably going on just over 3 weeks now. I'm okay, thanks for the messages. I've had a few messages of concern asking if I'm okay and what's going on. Plain and simple, I needed to get away. I was a little bit down when they gave me my prosthetic. It didn't fit, as I will explain in a moment. Things went wrong and it got to me a little bit because I was flying. But I went away with Lauren and the kids. I got away, I relaxed, forgot all about rehab, forgot all about the exercises. Well, I did the exercises, but I forgot all about physio. Come back and, as you'll see in a moment, we're peachy. Last time I saw you, we done a video. It was on the casting, which hurt. It bruised my leg quite considerably at the bottom end of my shin, which wasn't pleasant at all. It got to me a little bit, and it kind of upset me, but I got over it. It's a quick video now of the build up to after the cast. Hi guys, I'm Amputation Nan. A little bit apprehensive today, nervous in a good way. I'm going to the physio to do my first fitting of the limb. I had it casted a couple of weeks ago, as you may have saw in the last video, which hurt a little bit. But today's the day we actually get the limb from the lab and try it on and see if there's any adjustments needed, and then start training and getting my balance back, hopefully. And we'll see what the day comes. I haven't got through to anyone at the NHS communications team yet, so whether we can take pictures or record, I'm not too sure yet. So we'll just see what the day unfolds, and I will get what I can recorded and photographed. So I will see you in a bit. Right, bit of a blowout today. Got to the reception desk and it was written down wrong and in the computer wrong, and I was an hour, or just under an hour late, and the prosthesist was on break and I was unable to be seen. So I've been rebooked in for 4 days time in the afternoon. I have a physio appointment in between that as well, so at least I'll be up and about and walking, and it's gutting. I was built up and anxious all morning, and then to get there and say they can't do it, it's gutting, but we'll get there, so we just have to wait for another day. Right, good news, I've been fitted with my limb. Bad news, it doesn't quite fit properly. We've had to send it back. I have walked around on it, and I have got a picture. I've got the one picture sneakily taken with me with the limb. I need another wrap of carbon fibre around the cup, and it's hitting the right side of my leg funny, so it's causing a bit of pain at the bottom of my stump, but it'll all get sorted out. I've had a few questions asked about the time frame from casting to getting my limb. They're all different, but it's around 2 weeks. It's about 2 weeks from casting to lab to the patient. But once I get the limb home, I will do a strip down and more of an informed procedure of how it all works, because it's a little hard to explain how it all works without having the limb here to show you and how it all fits. So once I get that in a couple of weeks, I'll get it home and I'll walk around and show you how it all works. Right, that was 2 weeks ago. Very sneaky peek of the leg there. I have put it on since. We have got it reshaped, resized, more socks have been added. When I get it home, like I said, I will show you the breakdown of how it works and stuff, but at the moment it's just getting it comfortable, and I am walking. That was the second time I put the limb on. I've been walking around, I've been going up and down stairs, I've been going up and down hills with grass on, rocky terrain, and my balance is back. I have total balance, uphill, downhill, flat, uneven ground. We're making progress. On the 6th, so on the 9th of June I start cycling training. Now I've been set a goal. I've been wanting to push myself once I know that I am fit and able to do it and I'm mentally ready, and I think I'm pushing through that now. We're aiming for the 19th of May 2020. I plan and aim to cycle the width of Britain, coast to coast. Whether it gets pushed back or delayed a little through planning and stuff, not too sure yet, but I am gunning for the 19th of May 2020, the width of Britain cycling, which I've always wanted to do, and now I've put a date to it. I'm going to stick to it. So now I've got to push myself. I'm going to start swimming soon, hopefully running, but that will be more just for the kids' sake. I don't really want to run competitively or ruin my other leg. As some of you may know, I've got a weak knee through meningitis and various operations, but the cycling is low impact and I can push myself. And yeah, so the 19th of May 2020, I'm hopefully going to do the width of Britain. I'm looking at doing other things as well, so cycling clubs and maybe rowing. So there will be many more videos, I'm sure, of ups and downs of me training. I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days when I get the leg home, but also the exercises that I've been doing at physio I'm going to share with you lot, because it's not only good for amputees or if you're going through rehab from a broken bone or anything, it's also good if you've not done much exercise. They're very light and low impact exercises that will get all the muscle groups going. So I'm gonna share that with you all and talk you all through it. But I am back. Like I said, I have been away just to sort of clear my head, and I'm back. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong. And yeah, so you can expect a few more videos from me in the next few days. I did want to highlight a few things. We went down to the coast, Clacton in Essex, and it was the first time ever I was stared at. It was a little weird. I hadn't been stared at before, but I had one little girl come up to me and ask me what had happened, which was nice. She was polite and nice, but I'd rather questions than be stared at. And not many people do that. I think there's a fear and a bit of a stigma around disabled people in a wheelchair that most of the time, wherever I go, whether it's supermarkets or just into town, I feel invisible. People won't make eye contact, or they will avoid, they will walk around, majorly around, to avoid me, which I'm not bothered about it, but someone might be, and I think people just need to lighten up a bit and relax. And it's not an uncommon place now to see someone in a wheelchair. I have cracked my front tooth. I don't know if it shows up, but the Magnum ice cream is to blame. My two front teeth are capped and one of them split in half. So I am a little bit uglier than usual, my tooth, which is also playing in my head. It's a bit of a self-confidence issue there. Another thing, I wanted to highlight as well, and you don't really hear about it being spoken about, is the difference in how you are when you're out and about. I now look at roads differently. I look for slopes and camber of the pavements and terrain and buildings. I'm looking for a way out, or an easier way out, which I've never had to do before. It's a big learning curve lately. The last couple of weeks have been a massive learning curve because I've been stronger, so I've been out on my own with a wheelchair, and it's knackering when the camber's one side and you're only using one arm. And a lot of places, they say they're accessible to disabled people in wheelchairs and crutches, but they're not. We went to a government council place for a meeting, and it said ramps were there, but if I told you they were nearly vertical, I'm not lying. It took the strength of me and my mum to not only get me down with the brakes on sliding, but to get me up it was like Everest. It really was. I think places need to look more about the ability of people when they put ramps in. I think more lifts need to be, I know it costs money, but lifts need to be in places, because some places are just ridiculous when they say they've got ramps. So I would like to go down on somebody's on a bike and I'm going down on a wheelchair. Another thing as well, going through my head that I've had to get used to, I have been a very active person with the kids, with sports. I mean, if there was a wall to be climbed, I would have climbed it. If there was a tree to be climbed, I'd climb it. I'll be the ones that be rough and tumble with the kids. And the thing that's getting to me is I am now turning into a full-time spectator. The kids will run off and want to be played with, and I'm merely there to look after the bags, and I'm sitting there watching it. It's a little hard to get your head around, because your brain says yes, go do it, and your body says you can't. There's a battle, but you've just got to keep in mind that you will get back to active ways if you want. Well, hopefully you can, but if you wish it and you can put your work in, you will get back to not being a spectator. That's what I had in the last couple of weeks. The kids at the park and at the beach and stuff, and on rides and on piers and in theme parks, and swimming, watching the kids swim, and I can't get in. It's a little, it's hard on the mind and the emotions, but we're progressing quite quick, and I will be back there sooner rather than later. So I am back. Thank you all so much for the messages through Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and my mum. People have been asking her as well where I am, but I am okay. I am back. I just need a little time off to myself and with the family to get my head around things and to get going again. But we're back. I'm strong in the head and I'm strong in body, and big things are coming. Once again, happy birthday, Nan. Have a lovely day. I will see you very soon. Thank you all for watching and for sticking with me and asking. Please share, like, comment, say hello. I do love hearing people say hello, and other amputees saying hello and where they are in their process. We've all got to stick together. And subscribe. I do need loads more subscribers. I do want to do a lot more videos out and about, and more subscribers will allow me to do that. So thank you all once again. I will be back very shortly. I won't leave it as long. I keep saying it, but I am back. And until next time, you take it easy.